Hi, it's Paul from Model Builder International. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The link will be just down there. That way you get notified of future videos. And those will be reviews, build videos when I get the time, and also the occasional competition. Today we're going to have a look at another new decal sheet from DXM. This is the 1/72nd F-15J sheet. Okay, so let's have a look to see what's inside the bag. Start with Japanese Air Self-Defense Force, F-15J, 303rd Fighter Squadron 60th Anniversary decals in 1/72nd scale, printed by Cartograph, obviously DXM, and item number 717219. So let's have a look inside. This is a resealable bag. It seals at the bottom. Pretty straightforward to get the decals out, and then we have two decal sheets and some instructions. So I'll go through the instructions first. There's two sheets, both double-sided and in colour. So here we have obviously top and bottom. Details of the aircraft's 60th anniversary, September 2014 at Komatsu Air Base. As you saw in the video just before this. Painting schemes, paints are called out in Mr. Colour and Humble. FS Federal Standard numbers are given as well. And this instruction here applies in red text, applies throughout. Apply the 60th anniversary decals identified with green lines before you apply the stencils, which are red lines. So basically just look down here, and there's a lot of decals to apply, even though it's just the one scheme in this set. There is a fair bit of work here. So you start off obviously with the green lines, as indicated there. And so basically you're putting on the digital camouflage first, and then you put the red lines, the stencils, they go on top obviously, and then finally you can add the yellow lines, which is the fuselage panel numbers. So everything seems to be nicely laid out there. On the back here we have basically the same information with two side views, and you can see the inside of the twin tails as well. So it should be straightforward as long as you just follow the instructions. And again, it sort of makes sense putting the digital on first, then the stencils, because you're actually kind of painting a big chunk of the surface area of the aircraft using decals. Then we'll look at this one. There's a top. Oh, there's another one with, this is obviously without the digital camouflage, so even down to decals underneath the air brake. And this is just two colours, and you see the paint scheme is laid out there as well. And if we turn it over, there's the port and starboard sides. So obviously there's two decal schemes in here. Should we say an ordinary, a plain decal scheme, and then this one as well. Let's have a look at the decals. Start off with the big one, printed by Cartograph, so not expecting many problems. Looking at all the digital stuff, I can see where there's little gaps. I can see there's backing film holding little pieces together, little parts where there's, should say, one little piece of digital that's separate to another piece. They're all on one piece of backing film, just so you can get everything lined up properly. So they look quite nice. And then on the smaller one, you've probably got, I think, probably most of the decals, I think all the decals for the standard paint scheme, plus all the stencils are on here. So that's all good, and there is an awful lot of small decals on the smaller sheet. I think there's obviously more stencils on the smaller sheet than there is on the bigger sheet. And what you also have, I forgot to mention, on the bottom of the digital camouflage decal sheet, they've given you 3 blocks of colour, of decal colour, just in case you have any little gaps somewhere you need to fill in. You have some matching decal blocks there to play with. So, very nice scheme there. The digital camouflage schemes always look quite nice. You can buy these from DXM Decals directly. Their link to their website, their shop, is underneath the video. And many thanks for DXM for sending it along for us to have a look at. It's a pretty neat scheme. Those digital camouflage schemes always stand out.